Welcome back to my second attack against this Chinese alliance, and I'm hitting their number 17, Marco Chan. Again, a very individual base design, nothing too common. So let's see what we got here. It's only level 138, so I see many defense buildings only at industrial age, even so, not too hard to break. Very divided space here, open wall sections, but war coalitions of Indians, which kind of doesn't make sense. Of course, the hit points to town center are improved by a lot, but the walls getting the improvement also from Indians doesn't really do the trick if you leave open wall spaces. So that doesn't impress me much. So I just have to worry about taking out the town center within the first minute. There's no forbidden city. And since I bring a decoy along, I want to make sure the decoy is in range of town center spawning troops. So I'm going from the ally gate. That's a very simple approach here. I'm not going to go from the riverside, even though there's a lot of troop spawning buildings, which is always something I'm also looking into to deploy my army closer to all the troop spawning buildings, so I'm not getting overwhelmed later on. But in this case, I just care about taking low risk. I'm not planning to take generals or mercenaries to the battle because the defenses are just not a match for my global age firepower. All right, so I'm not coming from the embassy, which is also short enough away, but the best way I see here is Alliance Gate. So the decoy has a long range of 20 radius, and this is enough, secured enough to reach also troops spawning from town center. So I don't even have to sabotage the town center because, well, it's standing alone, and I only have 2 sabotage tactics with me. So here we go. All my troops, putting them on the ground. Let's sabotage the mortar first. Oh, and I also missed. I hoped to get the cannon, but it didn't work. So here we go. All troops down. Let's put the decoy and yes, attract the first heavy tank. And now let's rally somewhere close. And you see the howitzers already pulled out from the town center. I let them spawn because I just take them out now with the decoy when they're running to my fake army. Alright, so I had the blitzkrieg to keep the castle and the town center, well, actually the castle just disabled, and now I take it out with howitzers. And there's my quick victory, easy peasy. Now I just have to watch that I'm not losing my interesting troops, which is my heavy tank and my planes. So the rest is just, let's see what they're doing and clean up with my planes. Yeah, just look again at my decoy. Since it always has to be on the border, like we can only deploy the decoy where you can also deploy army on those shadow tiles or on the very corner. I like the idea to have the town center in reach. I could have also put it to the embassy, as I said before, but for some reason I like just the Alliance Gate better. What else is here to talk about? I'm just seeing my army taking care of this base. The design is just not very effective if you have an approach like this. Maybe if you do like a heavy tank attack, then it's different because the AT guns are divided all around town center, but since I don't do this, it's not a big deal for me. So yeah, I also like in normal multiplayer battles to deploy my troops somewhere close to all the troop spawning buildings, or at least where the majority is. This would have been here the riverside with all the Acropolis, or with the Acropolis also reducing the spawn time, but in this case I won anyway. So alright, let's just not lose any important troops here. I don't want to lose my heavy tank or any plane, and I think there's no more risk for that, so I just hope for national trade goods from the Germans now. Salt is always needed because it's still very rare on the multiplayer battles, so I hope for 2. Let's see what we get. 40 seconds left on the clock, And two for me. Since I got denied any national trade goods from the French, I attacked first for 5 stars in this war. I get 2 from the Germans, so I think that's a fair trade. All right, another 5 stars for my team, and we have to just destroy a couple more bases to reach a perfect score of 150, and we have this in the pocket. So that's always a good thing. We have to climb back the leaderboard. All right, hope you tune back, and peace out.